Hi. Hello. Hello.
All right.
Hi.
Hold on.
Hello. Hi. My eye. Hi.
I don't think that matters.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, move over.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, everyone. It's your girl, Latricia
Hi.
Campbell with
Hello.
Scentsy. This is my
Shut
co-host,
up.
my son, my 2-year-old, Warren. What happened? Okay, it is Training Tuesday. I know I missed probably a couple of Tuesdays. My apology. Did I make last Tuesday? I gotta check. Um, as you guys know, with life and everything that's going on, trying to keep a schedule is kind of hard. But that's what I love about Scentsy. I can sort of, if I miss a day or what have you, it's okay because I could reboot again the next week or the next day. So, thank you guys so much. I have been getting in a lot of questions for those of you who are on the fence about joining Scentsy or just want to research before joining. Sorry. So I'm going to be able to answer those questions later on this video. But first, let's handle some business. Oh God, what happened? Sorry about that. This is going to be a long video. Normally he's napping right now. I actually took a day off from my full-time job and I'm getting a lot of stuff done with my Scentsy business. So this is so exciting. And I just can't even imagine how my business is going to totally explode once I start doing this full-time. Because this is a full-time type of business if you want to be successful. Now, okay, so we're going to handle some news first. Just some home office stuff, some in the know of what's going on with Scentsy this month and this week. So, World Tour registration is still going on. So, any of you girls who are consultants and who are not consultants, even if you're not a consultant, you can definitely come with me. All you have to do is pay $15. So my registration fee is $75 that I paid myself, and then whoever wants to come with me, whether you're a consultant or not, all you gotta do is pay $15, and Scentsy will give you a free gift as well. We're not sure what gift that is, but you're gonna get a free gift, and I think that is absolutely amazing that they're even offering guests a gift. Totally cool. So it's $15 registration, and that's only until I actually called Sarah this morning before I started this video. Actually called Sarah and she explained from the home office, and she said that we have until January 11th to register. Okay, so don't forget January 11th to register. So contact me and I will work out getting you registered. All you need is $15, and the World Tour in New York is in Brooklyn. At I forgot, I think it's the Marriott Hotel, but I can double check on that. All the trains get. If you don't have a car, you can definitely get there via train. I'm taking public transportation to get there. Okay. Next thing is the home office will be closed starting January 25th through January 3rd. Okay, so if you need to call customer service or what have you, the home office will be closed from January 26th to January 3rd. I think it's so amazing that Heidi and Oral gave their entire staff that many days off. I'm definitely not getting that many days off at my job. So I really give you Heidi and Oral a thumbs up on that. I think that is so amazing. But if you want to email support, you can definitely email support, and they'll put it on hold until they come back on the 4th. They return back on the 4th. Training call. Home office has a training call every single Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, but it's actually 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I totally recommend consultants, whether you new or whether you've been doing Scentsy for 5 or 6 years, to definitely be a part of this call. All you need is your phone, and they have slideshows and different things like that. It is super interactive, is super informational. So I definitely recommend for you guys to join this training call. It's every single Tuesday. I actually got off of a training call which was talking about customer appreciation during the holiday season. It was very, very good, and I definitely encourage you to just have a pen and paper because you're going to need to take down lots of notes. Now, due to the holiday season, today was the last training call. The next one will be on January 5th of next year. Okay, so January 5th, 2016 is the next training call. So definitely get registered for that. And the way you register is through your workstation. Okay? Bring back my bars. Bring back my bars. Let me just give you some information on that because many of you don't know anything about Bring Back My Bars. Bring Back My Bars is 20 limited edition bars that Scentsy 20 limited edition bars that Scentsy showcases for 1 month. These are and these months are always in our J months, January and June or January and July. It depends. And they showcase 20 limited edition scents, fragrances. And these fragrances are available for that month. So our next Bring Back My Bar was a showcase. It's going to be in January of 2016. This year went by really, really fast. So it's going to be next month, and all consultants is going to be able to purchase those bars in advance starting on December 21st. So you can, as a consultant, you will have first dibs on purchasing it and able to showcase to your customers or potential customers in advance. So you can purchase it in different ways. You can purchase this singly. You can get for $5 a bar, or you can do a three pack for $14, a 6-pack for $25, or you can get all 20 scents for $85. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I looked at some of the 20 limited edition fragrances that is coming out in January, and some of them I know myself I'm not gonna be into, but most of them I really, really, really like. So hold on. Sit over here. He's gonna spill this. So 20 of them, most of them I know I'm really, really gonna like. So I think I'm just gonna purchase the ones that I know I'm gonna like. But if you want, you can purchase all 20 for $85. You're actually saving about 15%. If you get the whole 20 pack, and you're saving on the $14 pack and the $25 pack too. So don't think you're not. But I'm not sure. I'll see, because even if I don't like some of the bars, maybe I can give it as a giveaway or give it as for something for my potential customers to smell. I'm not sure yet. You also can purchase flyers as well, promotional flyers on the 21st for the Bring Back My Bar promotion. Okay, so definitely push that, and those bars are going to be available on January 1st, but consultants can get early dibs on them on December 21st. Okay. um Cutoff date for holiday shipping, meaning that if your customer yourself purchase gifts on our cutoff date, on or before our cutoff date, your items would definitely be arriving before Christmas. Now, the cutoff date is on December 18th. That is this Friday. Now, I myself was a little bit skeptical about that. I was like, oh, I really don't want to tell my customers December 18th, because what if they don't get their items, and then it's going to look like I'm a bad consultant, and I never want to be a bad consultant. I want to be the most awesome consultant anybody has ever had. But I saw a bulletin from Heidi and Norval, and they did promise, and Warren, don't do that. They did, promise that they're definitely keeping their word. They're saying that their warehouse is definitely pushing out products every single day. What I have been doing myself is anybody that wants to purchase something, I just process the purchase in there. Normally, what I used to do is I will process orders every Friday, because if you have $200 worth of orders, you could put it in as a party. And when you put something in as a party, you can get free products. I can called hostess rewards. So let's say if I had $250 worth of orders, I wait till Friday, process it, and then I'll get like $30 worth of free products. But I'm not doing that this time. Every time I get a sale, I process it. For example, Sunday, I got a $133 sale, I processed that. Monday, I got a $53 sale, I processed that. Yes, also on Monday, a lady came in and purchased a $25 in bars, and I processed that. I just processed it right away, and then at the end of the day, when I looked at it, it was like almost $200. I was like, darn it, I could have put that in as a party and gotten like $25 in free product. But at the end of the day, you never know who's gonna call you for a sale. I never know who's gonna call me right now for a sale. Literally, one of those sales that I got yesterday, that I processed yesterday, literally, a girl just literally texted me and said, "Oh, I want to get the Woot warmer and three Just Breathe bras," and I'm like, "Oh, cool." You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, literally about 5 hours after that, a lady came into my full-time job and she had cash on her. She said, "Okay, and gave me a list of bars she wanted." Like, it's so, you never know what you're gonna get, who's gonna call you for a sale. You know what I'm saying? Especially now during this holiday season, everybody was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to get so and so this, or I forgot to get so and so that, or oh shoot, I ran out of bars. Let me hurry up and process an order." So I don't want to wait, because you never know, you don't know how people's carriers are in their area. For example, I send everything, when I'm ordering something, I send it straight to my job, because even though, and it comes to FedEx, I'm not saying nothing bad about FedEx at all, but around my house, my FedEx guy is not good. But around my job area, our FedEx guy is excellent. Around my house, the FedEx guy would say, "Oh, I'll order something online and I have it shipped to my house," and then all of a sudden, the day that it's supposed to come, like, because I track my items, and it says, "Oh, it's gonna be arrived tomorrow." Oh, it's going to arrive today. So I check it. I'm like, okay, it's like 6 p.m. I know the FedEx guy should have came already. And I look online. It says, "Oh, nobody was home. Sent back to warehouse or what." I'm like, what? I've been home all day and I did not see a FedEx guy come on my block. I hate that so much. And that's how all the houses are on my street. Is FedEx is not good in my area at all. I mean, I literally over several times had contacted them, or even had to go to the um, home station in my area to pick up my packages. So I always send everything to my job. So um, now, saying that as an example, again, you don't know how people carriers are in their area. So I always suggest during the holiday season, at least the last 2 weeks or so before Christmas, definitely just process the orders as you get them. If you get a $25 order today or a $200 order tomorrow, just process it. Okay. And I know once Friday comes, I'm going to be like, "Oh my God, all these little orders I could have put as one big order and process it all at once." But again, I don't want to risk that. And this is my first year as a consultant, and I don't want to run the risk of making a bad impression. That's just me. I don't know. Um, Now going into January, we have another announcement. It hasn't been official yet. I just found this out from my superstar director, Tracy. Or was it Katie? I'm sorry, I think it was Katie. My director, Katie, told me yesterday that Scentsy is doubling their hostess rewards for January. So, for those of you who already have a basket party with me and want to carry it on to January, you're going to get double the hostess rewards, meaning that you're going to get double half price items. So let's say normally you would get one half price item, you're going to end up getting two. So now if you take two half price items, like, oh, sorry, I want to make sure I'm explaining this right. Normally you get one half price credit towards an item. For example, if you do a $200 party with me, you get one item that you can get half price. But now in January, since he is doubling that, which I think is awesome, they doubling it to two. Okay, so if you're able to earn one half price item in January, it's like you're earning two. Okay, so now you get two half price items. Like you can get two warmers for half price. Now, on the flip mode of this, if you're getting two half price credits, right? Since he's allowing you to purchase a one diffuser using your two half price credits. So let's say if I have a customer that wants to purchase two half price warmers, because she's like, okay, now instead of me getting one warmer for half price, I can now get two warmers for half price. So it's like I'm purchasing two warmers for the price of one. Wonderful if you want to do that. I think that's amazing. Now, what you can do is, let's say if you don't want too warm, let's say if you've been looking at our diffusers that are $130 for the past 6 months or so, you can get that diffuser for half off, okay, using your 2 half price credit. If you don't get that, my explanation, because I'm really horrible at explaining things, please, please, please comment below, and I'll definitely give you a call and we can get into it some more. But I think that's an awesome perk. It's actually getting 2 perks with this awesome promotion they're doing for January. Sorry. So there's a few things going on in January. Like I said, you have the Scentsy World Tour registration that's going to close on January 11th. Okay, so again, if you're interested in coming with me, just you're gonna have to pay $15. I'll just run everything through my workstation. You'll get a free gift, and you could come with me on February 1st. The second thing is to bring back my bars starting on January 1st. But again, consultants can get early purchases on that. And then lastly, we have the for January, the double hostess rewards. Okay, so that concludes our news feed. Now let's get into the training. So I have a lot of new girls who are interested in joining Scentsy. So I definitely want to take all of you guys' questions and sort of compile it into one video. And if I missed anything, please, please, please let me know and I'll answer that in the comment section below, or you can just give me a call. You guys have my number. So one question that I get for some people is they ask that how do they meet new people? You know, some of us are moms, stay-at-home moms. Some of us are we work every day, and you know, we really don't have that much of a time to run into people or meet new people or even promote our business. But there's always a way to do something if you want to do it. You understand? If you want to have a better opportunity in your life, if you want a whatever your goal is for running your own business, this can be in any direct sell business that you're interested in. You have to find time, and you have to find the courage and the ability to do the things that you want to do and need to do in order to promote your business. Okay, because you can't look at it as a full-time job, like, okay, I have to do this or else. No, you have to look at it as, if I don't do this, then I'm missing an opportunity. Like, I'm going to go back into the reason why I joined Scentsy, and that's for me to be able to stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom and be really 100% a part of my children's life. So whenever I allow a potential customer to just walk by me or become afraid to talk to someone about the Scentsy opportunity or about our Scentsy products, really what I'm doing is I'm missing out on an opportunity. I'm missing out on really reaching my goal to where I want to be at with my Scentsy business and with my life. So that's how I always look at it. I don't look at it as, okay, I have to get up this morning, I have to make a training video, I have to pass out samples, I have to do this, I have to, you know. I don't look at it as that, because then it's sort of I want to it starts to look like a job, like an actual job where you're sort of like dreading doing it. No, I don't look at it as that. I look at it as if, okay, if I don't do this, or if I don't do that, or if I don't stick to everything on my to-do list when it comes to my Scentsy business, then I'm missing out on my opportunity. I'm missing out on that goal that I want to reach and the goal that I'm going to reach. So that's what I do. And so many ways that you can meet new people is doing home parties. Also doing events like vendor events. I know Patrice, you talked about doing some vendor events in your area. I think that's absolutely awesome. You can also set up a Facebook group, okay, or a Facebook fan page. I have a fan page. Some consultants have a Facebook group. It's all up to how you want to do it. You can also do a club. You can also promote your business at church. You can set up something to where you're doing a fundraiser through the church for whatever the youth group or different things like that, you know, Sunday school, things like that. School events. I am like the Scentsy school event queen. um, every single school event at my children's school, I am passing out my samples. Even if you got my sample already, guess what? You're getting another one. I pass out my samples and I pass out my product list. So school events are definitely good because there's tons of parents there, okay, and they all want their home to smell good because we have laundry care line too. So that's a good one there. Non-for-profit organizations, you could do a fundraiser with that. If you go to the gym, that's one way you can also pass out your samples or even advertise your business. Um, People through your work. I started off doing basket parties with people at my job through my coworkers. Many of my coworkers are my best customers. I love them. Um, you can get people to sign up for your newsletter. The newsletters are easy peasy, okay? We don't have to do nothing with our newsletter. Since he has done everything, all they need you to do is just give the emails, plug in those email addresses, or get people to sign up for your newsletter. So I do that, and then every month, every first of the month, since he sends out a newsletter. So that's one thing to push and promote your business online if that's something that you want to do. Okay, so those are just some of the things of how you can meet people. Scentsy on the resources tab shows you a whole bunch of ways. I think it's like 50 different ways to promote your business. Warren, please put that down. Warren, don't do that. Warren, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, another way thing I want to plug in, and I want to give you guys some tips on how you could create a positive image for your business. Okay, so if you're doing your Scentsy business, you should have your personal page and your Scentsy page, whether it be a Scentsy fan page or a Scentsy group. Now, your personal page, okay, because now that you are a Scentsy consultant, you are a businesswoman or a businessman. Okay, so you have to be very careful of what you put on your personal page. So I say that because your personal opinion or your personal views may deter some people from buying from you. I mean, that's just the way it is. If you don't believe me, I've been doing this for some time. Even at I've done other direct sell companies as well. It's very important that you establish a good personal image. I don't post nothing political on my personal page. I don't post who I'm voting for the next election. I don't put my opinion on um homosexuality or interracial marriages or anything that's going on in the news, anything current. I don't post my personal opinion on it. Okay, because maybe my opinion on one view may not be the same as another person. So you don't want to get into having sort of conversations on your page where it seems either combative or negative. Okay, and you may not think it looks that way to you, but other people may feel that way. So you just want to be careful on what you post on your personal fan page. Instead of posting all that personal political opinion, personal views about different things, topics that's going on in today's news, post something positive. Like I put positive quotes on my page. I put pictures of trips that I'm going on, different things I'm doing with my kids, um, family stuff, things like that. That's all I really post on my fan page. I post about my life. I post about me, the truth about me. That's it. I don't post nothing other than that because even if I didn't have my business, I always wanted my page to be my personal Facebook page to be positive. I never want to ever post something that seemed like, okay, who's she talking about? Things like that. Because I mean, me personally, I feel I'm old school, and and if I have a problem with somebody, I bring it to that person. I've never used social media as a way to um, speak something negative about someone. I just feel, to me, I mean, I just feel that's unnecessary. That's just me. You may feel absolutely different, and that's totally fine. But if you're going to be a businesswoman, you have to be friendly. You have to be inviting. You have to be totally like outside of the bubble, like outside of all this craziness that's going on in this world. You have to sort of set yourself apart from that and have your page be sort of like a vessel of positivity and encouragement and a light. You want to be a light. So that's one very important thing that I want to say. You don't want to post things like I mean, I've seen some consultants that will post stuff like, why y'all not buying from me, or this, that, and the third. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Don't, nothing negative should be on your page. Before you post something, definitely step back and say, does this look negative? Or have someone read it and say, well, does this look negative? Whatever. Okay. So I just think that's very important. Um, so going back into my notes about setting up a positive image, basically cut off all negativity of off your Facebook page. No political arguments, fighting with your spouse. Be positive, inspirational, and motivational. So positive, inspirational, and motivational is something that you should always have on your personal Facebook page. Um, okay, so that's important. Oh, sorry, I'm just jumping from one note to the next. Also, stay away from other negativity posts. If you see somebody else on their own personal page post something that's negative, don't comment. Don't say anything. Just don't even like it. Because you don't know who is watching your activity. Because at the end of the day, you're not really selling Scentsy first. You're really selling yourself first. You're really selling you. Like when Warren, get down. Warren, get down. I know you're probably like, what is her child doing? And why is she not next to him? So, like I was saying, I totally forgot. I swear, kids they make you lose your memory, and I have three, so a lot of my memory is gone. So, again, you're really promoting yourself. Like when I advertise Scentsy and where I go out there, I'm first promoting myself before I promote my business. Okay? People have to like me first before they like anything that I'm sharing with them. Okay? So that's very important. If you're very like negative and very snooty and very attitudey, or if you had like a bad month, 1 month, and you're just very negative about it, that your attitude is very contagious. So if you're negative, you're going to attract negative people. If you're positive, you're going to attract positive people. Okay, so at the end of the day, you want to always attract positive people, even if you're feeling crabby today. There's days where I feel crabby and I don't feel like doing Scentsy or doing my full-time job or whatever. There's those days, but I still have to push forward and still push my Scentsy business, or still get up in the morning and go to work. I have to continue to set my personal feeling aside and continue on with my goals. All right, so I think that's important. All right, so okay. Another thing is, especially if you're a new consultant, hold on 1 second. Let me run and get it. Okay. Sample making is very important. It's sort of like my lifeblood of my business. I pass out a lot of samples. Samples for me is so easy to make. It takes me like probably an hour or less to make samples, and a lot of times my little daughter helps me with it. Teach her how to be a businesswoman too. So every day when I walk out the door, I have this in my purse. These This pouch here you actually get when you order a, oh, one of my testers fell. This pouch you get when you order, whenever you order a full mini tester kit. So I have about maybe 3 or 4 of these, and I keep them on hand all the time. And in there I don't even know how many testers I have, but I probably have maybe 12 testers in here for people to smell. And I have my order forms. Okay, I put everything on an order form because I used to write down people's orders and I end up losing a piece of paper, or I just forgot it. Because in these order forms are triplicate, so whenever I give the customer their copy, which I think is the yellow copy, I have this to file or what have you, and then I contact them. I follow up with them within 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that. Okay, Scentsy has an awesome training video on the workstation that talks about the art of follow-up. I think every consultant should watch that, especially if you're new or at any stage of your business, you should watch that. Now, the favorite thing I carry is my samples. Okay, what I did was I took the product list, okay, and I like basically folded it in half. I labeled it with my contact information. I took my little samples. I took my samples that I made the from our candy molds that you can also buy in our workstation, or you can just get candy molds from Amazon. I have some candy molds from Amazon, from Scentsy. It's all up to you. Or you can even use an ice tray. I've seen some consultants do ice trays. So basically, it don't matter how, you don't have to get your samples all prettied up and in different shapes. You just want to give something for people to smell. So even if it's like a small square, it's fine. You just want to put Scentsy in their hands. At the end of the day, smell sells. Smell sells. That's what you're selling, the smell, not the appearance. Because after a while, it starts to get all mushy and everything like that because it's wax. So once he gets to it a little bit, or if it's in their bag for like a couple of days, the shape starts to unravel. So it's all up to you on how you want to mold your samples, okay? And then I put my contact information on the actual bag and the name of the fragrance, okay? That way if they call me and they want it, they could just read, oh, this is Autumn Sunset. That's what you gave me. Because I do different scents. I don't just do one scent for all of my samples. Okay? So that's what I have in this. I was trying to see if I had a pen, but I think I used that. So I do have a pen. So I take, actually, let me show you my pen real quick. I have 2 pens in here, and these are the Scentsy pens that I got on my workstation. These are like $3 for 10. Not bad. Okay. So I pass these out, the samples out to everyone, and if I could get a customer to like sit down with me, it all depends. They can definitely smell the fragrances, and I could take their order there right then and there. Now, if they want a catalog, I do not just give out my catalogs. Like, whenever you give out a catalog, you always want to get something back, okay? Because you're actually paying, like, I think $1 and change for each catalog, okay? The product list comes, like, that's why I like to pass out the product list, because the product lists are way cheaper. You can get 150 product lists for, like, $9, which is not bad. One pack can last you over a month versus a catalog you get in a 25 pack, and if you divvy that out, the 25 pack is like $14. So I always pass out my product list versus my catalog. If somebody wants a catalog from me, they have to give me their information. For example, I always ask for email and their first and last names. Those are a must. First and last names, email, and phone number. Sorry, first and last name, email, and phone number. If they want to give you their address, that's absolutely fine. You could definitely take their address, so you could start a monthly sample club where if you could mail them out our scent of the month, or you can make your own personal scents of the month, like your top 3 scents of December. However you want to do it, you can start up a little customer club, and it's not expensive at all. I think for each person I mail out scent samples to is like 45 cents, so it's not really that much, and you're going to definitely get that back if you're consistent with it. So this is what I walk around with every day, and I think sample making is important. I've done a lot of videos on sample making because again, smell sells, and you have to give them something, especially your smell, to sell. So and that's one way of marketing and promoting your business, because I'm telling you right now, I would give my samples to someone, and that little bit of sample that I give them literally smells up their whole bag. I had customers that said, oh my God, somebody came into my car and asked me, what is that smell? And it was my little sample that I gave her, and they were shocked on how potent the smell was. So even if you don't get an instant response for somebody that you pass out a sample to, doesn't mean that next month or the month after that they're not going to be like, oh, let me contact this girl. Because I was introduced to Scentsy back in early 2014, like around, I'm sorry, it was like mid 2014. It was around July. I didn't start buying Scentsy until March of 2015. So it took me a little bit, because literally I met a consultant and I looked at her catalog and I literally was like, oh, okay. And it wasn't until March of 2015 that I was like, okay, I need something to make my office smell better, because there's too many issues going on with people in my office. So so I that was one of the first reasons I started purchasing Scentsy. And once I purchased my first warmer and in my fragrances, I actually signed up for the recurring orders where every month I will automatically get my bars, a replenishment of my bars through the customer loyalty program, which I think is absolutely awesome. Um, Once I started doing that, and then I got into the basket parties, and then I was like, you know what? Once June came, I was like, why don't I just sell it for myself? I love it. I love it so much, and when I love something, I love to share it. So that's what I did. So again, don't think that okay, I gave 30 samples out last month and nobody contacted me. You never know when somebody's going to call you and want to purchase something from you. You never know, but you got to keep planting seeds. And my samples, I make about 50 samples a week. My samples are my little seeds. I go out and I just plant my little seeds everywhere. And I'm not looking at the, I pass out 10 catalogs a day. I'm sorry, I pass out 10 samples a day. And when I pass out my samples, I'm not, at the end of the day, I don't think in my mind, like, okay, all 10 of those people are going to call me. All five of those, all five of those people are going to call me. I don't think that. What I think is that I'm planting seeds. And you have to do that consistently. Don't think that, okay, I pass out 50 catalogs last week or 30 catalogs last week. Okay, this week I'm not going to do it. No, you can't do that. You got to keep being consistent. You got to keep passing it out. Yeah, my goal is to pass out 50 catalogs a week. I don't always make that goal. I may pass out 30 or maybe even 40 samples every single week. But I'm continuing to do it. It's never a week where I say, no, I'm not going to pass out any samples. That's like me closing my business for a week, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to close your business for a week, okay? Now, and also don't think because that we are about to, the holiday season is about to end, is next week is Christmas, and don't think, okay, the week after Christmas, okay, nobody has money or nobody wants to buy from you. No, you want to still continue to plant those seeds. You still go food shopping every week, right? You never say, okay, it's January and I'm not going to buy no more food for my house, or I'm not going to buy no more clothes for myself, or things like that. You still continue to do those things. So don't think that people are not going to continue to purchase from you or want to purchase from you. Okay? So don't ever close your business, except if you go on vacation, which is awesome. Um, all right, okay, moving along. Okay, so again, going to samples, always have something on hand all the time. Always have something on hand. You never know when you are going to meet people. Like I just went to a little school event on last Friday with my daughter, and I had this pouch on me, and I was passing out my samples like it was no other. I have always samples, always make extra just in case I want to have some on hand always. Because I have came into a time where I didn't have something on me and a lady wanted Warren. Hold on, I'm gonna see what he's doing. Oh no, Warren. It has happened in the past where I would a customer would approach me and say, "Oh my God," because I have a Scentsy bag as well. It says Scentsy all over it. I have came into a time where a lady would approach me and she'd be like, "Okay, do you have any samples?" And I had nothing on me, no business card, no samples, no testers, nothing. I just handed her my phone number, but she never called me. So I always say, okay, maybe if I had something on me, maybe she would have got back to me because, like I told you guys, smell sells. Okay. Um, I think that's all I have for right now. I have a few other topics, but we'll definitely touch base on that next week. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with too much. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, contact me. I love answering your questions. If I don't get to you right away, um, I truly apologize because I'm like crazy busy, but I always will make time for you to answer any of your questions and what have you. Okay. So at the end of the day, There's always a way that you can push and promote your business. There's always a way, but you have to decide to do it. It's you, and that's it. It's all you. And the next thing is that you always want to create a positive image because you're a businesswoman. So you want to always try to make sure that you are projecting positivity because you'll definitely get it back. Okay. So again, guys, if you have any questions, call me, comment below, email me at sense.inspire@gmail.com. You guys, again, have an awesome day and thank you so much for watching. Bye.